Again, how is that applicable to a 5-year-old human? I mean, you tell that to a group of 5, oh, so don't sit on a wall if you're an egg. Oh, well, what do you mean if I'm an egg? I'm not an egg. It doesn't make sense. If none of us are eggs. If there was an egg there, it wouldn't make sense. Because you go to the egg, don't sit on a wall. You go, I'm an egg, I can't eat, I've got nothing. I've got no ears, no eyes, I don't know what the fuck. What? Don't sit on a wall, I can't fucking hear, I've got nothing. I'm in nothingness. I can't fucking climb walls for a start, so... Don't send horses to perform medical procedures. Of course they couldn't put him together again. They've got no dexterity whatsoever. They can't sew to save their life. They've got no thumbs, let alone opposable thumbs. Don't send a horse. It's delicate. An egg? We've got a cracked egg. Should we send a horse? Definitely not. Have you got a doctor or someone who works for Fabergé? Don't. We've got like a half-a-ton creature with no fingers. Don't send that. Got a four-legged thing with like that. No chance. They can't. Couldn't put on. They couldn't scrub up. They can't. Imagine there's an egg, delicate egg. Horse comes over. Fucked. It couldn't. They wouldn't even think of. Fucked. That's it. They wouldn't even see it. They go over there. What? Fucked. That's it. Wouldn't even. You couldn't explain it to it. Don't send. It's ridiculous. If I had to design the perfect egg-crushing device, it would be a hoof. I need this, as a cracked egg, I need it crushing completely. Hoof. The hoof's great. Don't send it doesn't matter whether they're the king's horses or not. Certainly don't send all of them. That's going to be chaos. If there was one horse with a little bit of nous, he did like 1 year before he got kicked out of Harvard. I'd know the rudimentaries. They all fuck it. For fuck's sake. No lads, don't. They're fucking all over it. Fucked. It's definitely fucked now. What if we'd have invaded by France that day? And bloke comes running up the hill and goes, are you in charge of all the king's horses? All the king's men? Yep. French are coming. What? The French are coming. Where are all the king's horses? I sent them to mend an egg. You dopey cunt. What do you mean you sent them to mend a fucking egg? Oh. If your surname is Dumpty, don't call your firstborn Humpty. What sort of a stigma is that? For a kid that's already an egg? He'd have the piss ripped out of him. I bet he jumped off the wall. But I don't think you learn things from that. I don't think you learn things like that sneaky way through things like that, teachers and parents. I think your formative years are your peers. That's what you want to be like when you're in adolescence. You want to be like, the cool boy or the older boy. And luckily I went to a school where all the other boys were idiots. And one in particular was amazing. He was called David Beasley, and I don't know the politically correct term, but he was a fucking moron. I actually based Gareth from The Office on him, and that's true. So you can imagine, yeah, exactly, he's very much like that. Thank you. And we were about 14, okay? And this is the sort of thing he used to come up with. He used to believe anything that was idiotic, okay? With confidence, apocryphal tales, just things he'd heard. Right, okay, so he came in once, we were about 14, and he said, right, it's amazing, right? When you get captured by cannibals, big problem in Reading, where I come from. He said, when you get captured by cannibals, they show you pornographic pictures so you get an erection and there's more meat to go round. That would work, wouldn't it? There they are, cooking you in the pot. You're boiling, screaming, going, please don't kill me. They go, look at that, go. When he was about 15, 16, he went on holiday with his parents and he put a crab in a pint of beer because I told him, as a joke, that when a crab is drunk, it can walk forwards. The crab, of course, drowned, right? And he came back on holiday and went, you're talking shit, Gervais. Unbelievable. This is what he confessed to us once. I remember we were in biology class, and it was before the lesson, and he came in, and he went, oh, I've got to tell you this, right? He didn't. When you hear the story, you realise he didn't have to tell us this. He said, I was masturbating last night. Go on. He said, I was up in my room, and he said, I was naked, with my eyes shut, with headphones on, listening to music, as you do. Sting. No. Don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. I've never masturbated to Sting in my life. Let's nip that one in the bud. So he's there, naked, eyes shut, listening to music. He said, I finished, he said, and when I opened my eyes, my mum had been in and left me some tea and biscuits. Now, he didn't have to tell us that, did he? Why would he tell me that? But let's think of that scenario. Let's think of the mother. So the mother goes up the stairs with a tray, because he loves his tea and biscuits. David. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, dear. There's my firstborn. Whacking away like a little monkey. Well, I could just leave and he'd never know I was here. Or I could put these by his bed and he'd know his mum saw him coming all over himself. Think of that, your mother walking in on you masturbating. The other way round's worse. Mum, shut the door. Mum, give me my CD back, it's Sting. Oh. He told us a very funny story that didn't involve him, actually. It was true, because it made the local paper. It was about this guy. We were about 14, 15, so this was like amazing news to us. And this other guy was an older boy, I think he was like 17. And it was a bit of a scandal, because he got prosecuted for lewd behaviour. And what this bloke did, he went down to the public toilets, and he found one of those dodgy toilets, and he sat there, you know, with the hole in the cubicle, right? The glory hole, they're called. I don't know who invented them. I don't know who thought, hold on, I love cocks, I hate faces, I'm going to pop a little hole just there, wait long enough, a cock will come through. And it did! How do these things get around? Who invents them? Who does that and then thinks that'll take off? And then, did someone just go in and sleep one day just for having a piss and then, oh, there's a little hole there? It's probably my cock, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, he went down to his public toilet, okay, sat there for hours, okay, waited by the hole, people in and out. Eventually someone comes in, rustles around, a cock comes through, ooh. He sucked him off. What do you think he was going to do? He's only there for one thing. Oh, play a little tune on it. No, he's going to put a bolt through it and leave. A hat pin, now you're fucked. Right. So he sucked him off, and when they went outside, it was his dad. I've had that in my head for 30 years. Now you live with it. Oh. All the toothpaste in the world. Take the teeth out, dentist. Take the gums out as well. Which one of them blabbed that around town then? That bloke went, "Hi, honey, I'm home." "Good day, dear." "Yeah, I saw Toby." "How was he?" "He was all right." I will tell you one story before I go. It is toilet related. Yeah. When I first moved in with my girlfriend 20 odd years ago, our first apartment together was a horrible little place in the worst area in London called King's Cross. Oh, horrible. It was a red light district and it was a seedy place, but it's all we could afford, and it was one room, okay? But it had like a little kitchenette area. So for our own sort of sanity, we moved the little single bed into the kitchen bit, so it was like a one-bedroom apartment. So anyway, so at night, we're in a room this big, okay? The bed literally just fit in. I had to push it down the wall to get it in, and it came over the doorway about 6 inches. And in bed, I could open the fridge door. The fridge was there, the cooker was there, and the sink was there. There was no toilet. The toilet was a shared toilet with all the other apartments in the block, and it was 2 floors down. So what wins in the middle of the night when I need a wee? Putting on trousers and going outside, or just pop into the sink? That one. And I remember Jane, 20 odd years ago, in a sleepy state, saying, "Oh, at least take the dishes out first." I didn't. I used to get hold of the bottom plate, lift them all up and wee straight down the plug hole. Thank you very much. You've been fantastic. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. You don't get encores in other professions, do you? If you're a builder, you do a great job, and you go, "Cheers." You go, "Come back." "What? Come back." "All right." It's a good job I left a bit. I was talking earlier about trying to educate myself, and that is true. And I think, the internet is probably the greatest resource of information the world has ever seen. It's amazing. And online encyclopedias that you can go into and change. You can't do that in a library, can you, really? You can't just get down the encyclopedia and go, "What are you doing, mate?" "Just changing a bit." Fuck off. There's loads of websites just clogging up the internet by people, they're doing websites about themselves. It's like, "My name is Rupert, this is my cat, I like The Cure." Who gives a fuck? And the trivia sites where people just load up things they've learned. And I just think, what, do they wake up in a cold sweat and go, "I've got to tell the world this, the peanut is not a nut, it's a legume." But my favourite are the animal facts. The animal facts are just, I think, incredible. This is from a website called Deb and Jen's World of Knowledge, okay? And I want you to think about the people who put this up, okay? They're not just the fact, but who did it and why they did it. What were they thinking? Okay. Number 1, you can lead a cow upstairs, but not down. Thanks very much. I looked into that. It's true. A cow will go upstairs, but they won't go downstairs because the way their joints don't oppose. But I think of the poor bastard who found that out the hard way. Come on, Daisy. Down you go. I don't go downstairs. Come on. No, I don't go downstairs. I'm away with joint. I don't care about your joints. My wife's coming home from work in 5 fucking minutes. Get down the stairs. He thought, yeah, I've got to tell other people about this. Number 2, stroking a spider can cause it to go bald. Thanks. 1, what sort of maniac goes around stroking spiders? Dracula's assistant? I don't know. 2, is that a problem in the arachnid world? Premature balding? Do they worry about that much? I thought they'd be loving it, wouldn't they? Being a skinhead, they're so fucking hard. Yeah. Got all the legs, all the eyes, and the teeth. Fuck it, I'm bald. Who cares? Yeah. Adds to it. I like it more. Yeah. But no, apparently it's a big problem. You stroke a little spider, he goes, oh, fucking hell. He runs back to the web, and all the other spiders go, what are you wearing a baseball cap for? Fashion. Bit weird. Nah, it's just fashion. We'll take it off in the web. Nah, I'll just keep it on. Bit cold. Cold? We're in a cupboard under the sink. It's boiling. Take it off. No, take it off. Oh. Have you been letting a human stroke you? Leave this fucking web. Number 3. Polar bears will sometimes cover their black nose during a hunt to camouflage themselves more completely. It's a good idea, isn't it? Because apart from the old nose, are perfectly camouflaged. They're white, the snow's white. So they're sneaking up on a little Arctic hare. And they get there, and the Arctic hare, he turns round, the polar bear goes... But how did they find that out? Because that's behavioural. All the polar bears sitting around one night going, I'm starving. Every time I sneak up on a little hare, he looks round and then he hops off. It's like he can see me. I can't work it out. Little voice, little hare goes, I can tell you. Can you see us? Well, I can see where you are and how many there are of you. Really? How? You'll kick yourself. Now, go on. Tell us. Your nose is black. The nose, it's black. Oh. Cheers. Can you see us now? No? Thank you. My favourite fact. Okay. Number 4. Montana mountain goats will sometimes butt heads so hard that their hooves fall off. Can that be true? That's amazing. So there's 2 there. They're looking at a female goat. One goes, I like her. And the other goes, yeah, I'm probably going to mate with her. Well, no, I saw her first. That's not how it works. How does it work? We have to run at each other really hard and crack heads. Is that safe? Oh, yeah. Okay, go. Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Look! Yeah. Yours all right? Yeah. I grip on impact. Did you know about this? Why didn't you tell me? Mortal enemies? Never mind that. My fucking feet are falling off. One more amazing fact. Elephants have been caught swimming up to 2 miles off the coast in the Indian Ocean. That's amazing. I didn't know they liked to swim. I certainly didn't think they could swim 2 miles out to sea. But it's the language this person uses. Have been caught swimming. Like it's illegal. Says the Coast Guard. Morning. 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 Phone rings. Ring, ring. Hello. They're doing what? No, I'll be there. That's me in a little boat. I'm not jacking a bloke off behind me. I'm just... No. What are you doing? Nothing. It's not nothing, is it? What's that? Beach ball? Tell me what you're doing. Don't look at him. What are you doing? Swimming. Yeah, you are. Do you know how far off coast you are? 2 miles. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know you're not meant to do this, don't you? Don't cry. But if you know you're not meant to do it, I've told you loads of times, why are you doing it again? I forgot. Get in the fucking boat. Thanks very much. Good night. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.